Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Coming up, a very unusual tease, I know, but in 10 minutes we'll talk to someone who's very upset with us because we couldn't get the Black Keys to wish her a happy birthday on stage when they played at Northerly Island last week. That's a true story.
Tough. It was tough.
That's a tough call. We're going to explain why we couldn't make that happen, how the whole process works.
Yes.
It's one of our great loyal listeners, so we'll have her on the air to talk about it, and she has a beef with us, so we'll hash it out and maybe squash this beef, or maybe the beef will go on for years.
You will continue.
We'll see what happens. In the meantime, the fact that makes your brain go. 23 years ago today was the last time you could have this in Chicago. A very special and very nice, and this morning you can. You can get it. Kenzie guessed Walkmen are coming back. 90s nostalgia huge right now. People don't want everything on the one device on the phone. They want the Walkman.
I think people, when they work out, say they're doing the Chicago River Walk, a bike ride, they're wanting to now detach from their phones and people being connected. So I think that music on the go, whether it's a CD player or a Walkman, like you're going to maybe see that coming back.
I've still got CDs. I had, at one point, I had like 3,000 or 4,000 CDs, and I sold them when you could still get money for them. And I'm down to about, I think, 600 CDs. I narrowed them down.
You brought all those to the new place, huh?
They're all in the new place in a tote, taking up room in the kitchen right now.
In the kitchen?
I got no room
for
for
CDs in the kitchen?
There's a store. It's a long story. It's a whole thing.
Next to his porn.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had such a big place that you had storage room in your kitchen for all your CDs.
No, it's not a storage room. It's out by the kitchen table because the storage room isn't cleaned out yet that I have to work on that I haven't done yet.
If I were Megan, I would stab you to death. I just want you to know that.
Well, I almost stabbed myself to death last night watching that Bears game with a steak knife in my hand while I was watching the game. I don't know why I was holding a steak knife.
So you have like a Power Man 5000 sampler CD in your kitchen right now?
Oh, it's a good CD, actually.
Oh, hell yeah. When Worlds Collide? Come on now. Come on.
It's under a few other CDs. I can find it, though. So I'd be happy with the CD Walkman coming back. Case guessed that it is...
Spinning rims?
Spinning rims, also attached to neon under your car. And where have they gone?
Yes, and I should clarify because, not much of a car guy myself. I'm getting corrected on the text line. The term that we're looking for the neon underglow is called the underfloor. Didn't know that.
I don't think I did either.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Kenzie? Underfloor?
No. Who calls it the underfloor? I feel like everyone calls it an underglow.
I will trust our listeners on this one.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I feel like our crew members know a thing or two about neon lights.
It may be the official name, but I'm just saying I've only ever heard people call it an underglow.
I've just heard it called that badass neon thing. That's which I wanted on my car.
That's what Blagojevich was trying to sell, that badass neon thing.
Our golf cart has an underglow. It has a blue one.
Get out of town.
I swear to God.
Please put a video of that later on our socials.
Well, if you drive it at night or you can't, okay, fine. I'll do it tonight.
So first time in 23
I'm not
years.
going to argue today.
Yeah, go drive the cart at night. You can do
fine.
that.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll take a video.
You're in the suburbs. You can do that. You're an
What's
LJ.
going on?
Yeah, I'm not busy. It's
No,
fine.
she's got things going on. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that just take the car out for a 2-minute spin. You'll probably feel good. It'll be a nice, cool breeze.
I'll post a video of me tonight with my underglow on in my golf cart.
If you don't, I'll be disappointed.
You should smoke a cigarette on that golf cart. Just relax. Take a
Yeah.
smoke break.
Take a spin.
Yeah, take a spin, take a smoke break.
They wouldn't let you watch the Bears game. Threw you in the kitchen last night. You can go out there and just get a smoke under neon
Come on, get a
underglow.
smoke in, girl. You look good.
After my kitchen shift.
Yeah,
Yeah, after your long night at the diner.
that's right. It's like in the Bear when they're out back smoking.
That's my life.
That's Kenzie's life.
In your blue apron.
Oh, boy. Well, a lot of people made some good guesses saying a cigarette inside of a bar or restaurant has come back to Chicago today. They took that guess. Also, some guesses in, besides that Bozo's coming back on TV this morning. Now, that could be true, but I don't know about that. Here's what happened. This came from a text today. This is the fact that makes your brain go. This came from 630 who checked in and said, "Stop the presses, all caps, breaking news. After 23 years of waiting for the chili cheese burrito or chilito is back at Taco Bell. My kids are turning 20. They've never had one. Today is the day it's back. No bigger news in the world today." Now, I checked it out to verify because we talked about this months and months ago. It is today, September 9th. It's coming back to all Taco Bells, that Y2K menu they're calling it. Decades Y2K menu, which includes discounted items like the chili cheese burrito, also coming back to Cool Ranch Doritos Locos Tacos, the double-decker taco, the 7-layer burrito, and the caramel apple empanada.
Ooh.
Got Kenzie's attention with that one.
Okay. Go off.
Now, apparently these did die in the 90s, but our listener said 23 years ago. Some establishments maybe still had inventory and kept serving it for a few more years, which sounds
That's a lot of inventory backed up.
I think they also had the choice because they still got it sent in, so they did it. So either way, it could have been.
I thought it was already at the store. Like, could you imagine they canceled the item? They're like, we got 3 years worth. I didn't know this was going to happen. Our bad.
Honestly, I'm not going to judge those decisions from long ago if they did that. I'm still here. Maybe some people aren't, but I'm here, so it's all good. So, yeah, that's back this morning. You can get that chili cheese burrito.
This is very disappointing because there's a Taco Bell menu item that I would like to see resurrected, and it's not on the Y2K menu. My favorite thing from Taco Bell was always the loaded potato griller, which was potatoes, nacho cheese sauce, bacon, sour cream wrapped in a grilled flour tortilla. It was discontinued in 2020. It was the greatest loss I suffered during COVID, and it's nowhere on the menu. And thus, Taco Bell has lost my business.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
They haven't. They've never gone back.
I haven't gone back because Mexican food, let's be honest, a little spicy, and I can't always handle it. The loaded potato griller was a baked potato in a tortilla. That was perfect for a guy like me.
Essentially, that's the California burrito. The potatoes in the burrito.
I don't know what a California burrito is.
That's what when you add potatoes into it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's I had one of those, the La Califa burrito I had at Cafe El Tapatio, my favorite Mexican place on Ashland.
Oh.
No,
I should try that. Do they have that on the menu? I should try that.
They have that, but it's more expensive than what it would be at Taco Bell, but it's authentic. So it's good.
Authenticity is not what I'm looking for.
I didn't think you were looking for that.
I like when they do the blackjack taco. That's like their Halloween special.
What's in that?
I like a spooky taco.
Well, what's in that?
I don't really know. I just got. Let me look. Hold on. Let me look.
Is it just a black
It's a
shell?
black shell.
Yeah.
And then I think that's fun. I like anything Halloween themed. So you could just throw out there. It's gonna be hot. I'm gonna come pick up that taco. Do you guys remember when they had the seafood salad?
No.
Oh
I
my-
don't remember the
oh my
salad
God.
from Taco Bell.
You don't remember that?
Seafood either. I don't remember fish tacos.
It's discontinued.
Oh.
The complicated legacy of the seafood salad.
Yeah, I don't think it went over fantastic. Like it was like a seafood, like like you'll have like those like imitation crab meat, celery, red onion, like that kind of salad.
Did you say
like
imitation crab meat?
Yeah.
What's imitation crab meat?
That's probably what you're normally eating when
Yeah.
you're eating crab.
That's a thing.
Yeah, very popular.
No, imitation sounds not real. That's a substitute.
It's not.
It's not real crab. What is it?
I don't know. I use it all the time though.
Wait,
I've
what?
seen people eat them. Have you ever seen people eat like crab sticks, just like at like the cold crab sticks as like snacks?
I honestly haven't seen a crab stick.
I don't know. I'm running out of options and no ways to describe this. Usually, if you're at a party and they have like some type of cold seafood salad with like crab meat in it, I'm gonna go with there's a 98% chance you're eating imitation crab meat.
But is it?
Or a lot of seafood bakes have it.
But okay.
Seafood?
But what is it? Is it rat? What is it?
I meant sushi bake. Sorry, sushi bake. I don't. I mean, let me Google what imitation crab is made out of.
I'm way ahead of you, actually.
Okay.
So it's a processed seafood product made from finely minced fish, primarily Alaskan pollock, and then shaped and flavored to resemble crab meat.
And it's delicious.
It's fantastic.
So it is a fish product. It's not, raccoon.
No, it's not. It's not raccoon.
That was what I was thinking. Thank God.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101 coming up in just about 10 minutes. We'll get you on the phones for Clash with Kenzie. It's a pick your adventure. Choose your adventure. Either Stain tickets for this Saturday or Mount Joy tickets for this Saturday. Mount Joy at the United Center, Stain at Hard Rock Live, Northern Indiana. So different parts, different bands, completely you choose your adventure coming up in just about 10 minutes with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Let's go.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, Melissa checked in from Franklin Park wondering how sports was going to begin today. And we already talked about this at the beginning of the show, and I've been trying to compartmentalize my feelings after being up all night in the comment section since the game ended just about 8.5 hours ago. But this is how you start sports, because we're pouring one out for your Chicago Bears. It's over. It's done. I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. I'm the one that defended all the Bears' moves and excited about this season for the first time 14 years without winning a playoff game. I'm the one that had to tell everybody, No, you don't understand. This time they did it right. This time they got the coach, paid $13 million. They got linemen in the offseason. We've got weapons for Caleb Williams. It's his second year. He's finally got an offensive-minded coach. They've got new people in place. This is it. Last year, I understand I said this last year and the year before. This is it. This is the year. It's going to turn around. And it didn't.
No.
It didn't. It didn't. And I'm sick and tired of it as a Bears fan. I'm speaking for the fan, the person that walked into the lake when they didn't fire the coaches. They didn't fire Matt Nagy a couple years back. I went up there and nearly got arrested, banned from Hallis Hall.
That's right.
I stood out in front and got people throw things at me when said, don't go in 2 years ago because we got a boycott.
Very admirable.
All these things I've done.
You got excited for Mitchell Trubisky.
I was on Mitch's team Mitch.
Wow. You were on Mitch Trubisky, were you?
But I'm sick and tired of not expecting excellence. People say, calm down, it's the Bears. The Bears are going to Bears. No, that's not it. Every year, we need to expect excellence when millionaires and billionaires make choices for us to enjoy these games. I almost bought a ticket last night and went, but I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I was at home because I was holding a steak knife through the whole game. I don't know why, but I'm here this morning. But everything started off great last night. It started off, I said, this is going to be it. Jim Cornelison, they get the Blackhawks anthem singer, the man.
I was cooking, but I heard everyone yelling, and I'm like, oh my God, it sounds great. It sounds like they're doing amazing.
He should do every Bears game. He should do every Cubs game. He should do everything, Jim Cornelison. Goosebumps! So good. Now, during the anthem when it started, Caleb Williams leaned over, and I can't remember what player was next to him, and I swear I thought him mouth, who is that? Singing the national anthem.
That's a bad look.
Well, then the player that he said, now I could be paraphrasing. I lip read 1 year in college. I took a class in it.
You took a class on lip reading?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think I'm right.
Okay.
He said, who was that? The other player, I can't remember who it was, said, I don't know. Then they go to J.J. McCarthy, the quarterback of the Vikings from LaGrange Park, Nazareth Academy, and he had to look like Leonidas about ready to take on the Persians.
Locked in.
I was like, uh-oh, don't like that. He looked ready
Wow,
to...
Brian. That was poetic.
That was hard-hitting analysis. You're not getting that anywhere else.
Don't like that. Wow.
I said, this isn't going to be good. But I was wrong in the beginning because Caleb Williams comes out. The Bears got on the board early, led the Bears on a 10-play, 61-yard drive that ended with Caleb Williams scoring his first rushing touchdown for the Bears. And, all was well. All was good.
They're down in 6. Williams, a lot of room. Looking for the end zone. He is in. Touchdown.
Looking good. They go into halftime winning, even though they blew some opportunities. I'm like, okay, we're still good. It's still going to be fine. And then they come out third quarter. Deshaun Wright, pick 6 with 12:51 left in the third quarter. Kenzie was working on that caramel thing by this point in the kitchen?
I was working on the caramel sauce for my ooey gooey butter cake at the time. Because I remember being like, well, the game's probably almost over. And my friend looked it up and she goes, 13 minutes left of the third. I'm like, damn. All right. Thought everyone was about to leave.
Now, I don't want to get sidetracked here, but the location of the ooey gooey butter cake is...
in my fridge at my house.
Okay, because I'm not seeing it here, and I was a little
because
confused
you guys
by
don't
that.
invite me to anything, so. And I did tell you could come to my house to watch the game, in which you could have had ooey gooey butter cake.
So I got to drive 44 miles for ooey gooey butter cake.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure it's worth it.
Yeah, no, it seems
Yeah, you
awesome.
do. Because I'm sorry that I didn't also hand deliver it on top of making it.
Would have been nice.
Yeah.
I know. Huge bitch.
How come you heard?
Boy, I heard.
Facts.
Got it.
Well, while you were putting the topping on that ooey gooey butter cake, Deshaun Wright picked off J.J. McCarthy and ran it back. A pick
Play
6.
clock is at 1. They just got it away on 3rd and long. Watch out! Picked off. There's Wright down the sideline. Gets a block. And now a touchdown. The former Vikings. Pick 6.
Everything looks great, doesn't it? 17-6. But then rookie J.J. McCarthy, and I'm very happy for him. Our local boy done good. Led the charge of the Vikings comeback, 21 unanswered points, and taking the lead with a 27-yard pass to running back Aaron Jones. And, boy, it was great.
McCarthy. Pass is caught. Spinning grab by Aaron Jones. and somehow, some way, the Minnesota Vikings are on top.
No, not Mr. Buck. No, it's not somehow, some way. It's the Bears' second half collapse. Classic. We paid for the coach. We opened up the bank. We got the guy. And afterward, I will give him a little bit of credit. He said he screwed up. You know, that we don't get that around here too much, taking accountability.
You're a big accountability guy.
I just tell me.
I mean, not for him, his own self, but he lets other people do it.
but he loves when other people take accountability.
I love when other people take
It
accountability.
sounds really good coming from
Not
them.
enough other people are taking accountability in this world, okay? It's
Other
ridiculous.
people. It was great after the press
Disgusting.
conference.
Disappointing way to start the season there for us. Have a 17-6 lead and then see it go the way it did there in the fourth quarter. You know, we said going into week one that the team that would make the least number of mistakes would win the game, and unfortunately we were on the wrong side of that. We made too many there late in the game, myself included. There were a number of things that I could have done better, a number of things that a number of guys could have done better. When you look down at the stat sheet and you see 12 penalties, that's got to get cleaned up in a hurry, and yet we've been saying that all training camp as well. So guys did play hard. They played with great intensity, great effort, and I hate to see that they didn't come out with a W there at the end. No one's going to feel sorry for us. It's going to be a quick turnaround here to get going for next Sunday in Detroit, our first road game, and so we got to turn the page here quickly.
Okay, not a bad post-presser, taking accountability.
Word quick was used quite a bit. Quickly. Everybody's going to get better quickly.
I would have preferred him doing a Jim Mora rant because the second half was the story of the game. Jim Mora is the guy you might know from that playoffs. Well, this rant's probably even better after he blew a game. This is like a 30-year-old clip.
Well, what happened was that second game, we got our ass kicked. Or the second half, we just got our ass totally kicked. We couldn't do diddly poo offensively. We couldn't make a first down. We couldn't run the ball. We didn't try to run the ball. We couldn't complete a pass. We sucked. The second half, we sucked. We couldn't stop the run. Every time they got the ball, they went down and got points. We got our ass totally kicked in the second half. That's what it boiled down to. It was a horse performance in the second half. Horse. I'm totally embarrassed and totally ashamed. Coaching did a horrible job. The players did a horrible job. We got our ass kicked in that second half. It sucked.
I want to hear that. He was almost there.
Some of the coaches are like that baby me, like what I do.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We're just a few minutes away. I would say about 7 minutes from a major announcement of what Ticket Blitz Thursday will be 2 days from today. So right around this time on Thursday, Ticket Blitz Thursday is something incredibly special. You're going to want to be here for it. Just mark it in your phone. But we will tell you what it is shortly, in just about 6 minutes, because first I have to get to this news story. Last week, we followed the story of a Crown Point, Indiana raccoon that was mercy killed in our listener V's driveway in Crown Point. Boy, was that a story. And to go back to the podcast, we always recommend if you miss a show, you think you missed something or didn't miss something, well, you know, this is something you should have followed for 3 days with us. Around this time, talking about that raccoon, it was mercy killed in her driveway because it was, quote, acting really weird. Mm-hmm. It might have been distemper.
Yes.
Which is very contagious and can kill dogs, so it was taken out.
Might have been.
I don't know if the autopsy results are back yet on the raccoon.
I don't know either. I know that I was sent the Ring doorbell footage by V, our crew member, and I decided not to post it because it's greatly upsetting watching a raccoon get shot 4 times from point-blank range.
It was really sad. I will say that people are treating us like we're like Epstein because they like release the files.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
We get a lot of those as if we're like hiding footage.
Yes.
We just think it's disturbing and we don't want to promote animal cruelty.
We just think it's a giant bummer.
Yeah. It's not like we found out our bosses in the background did something they wasn't supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to put it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it wasn't on my bingo card for 2025 to be lumped in with Epstein, but hey.
Oh, I was expecting it any day now.
I will say we do keep little sidebars for Piece of Garbage Madness. Should the sheriff who killed the raccoon be on there?
No way.
Yes,
no way.
That's a great call.
No way. No way, because when you saw him take that raccoon down and walk away, and then the raccoon got up and said, "Hold my beer, I'm still coming after you," that was a messed up raccoon.
It was like at the end of Braveheart when he yells freedom. What are you talking about?
Your argument was there are good people on both sides, the raccoon and the sheriff. Should we put both of them on Piece of Garbage Madness next year?
I'm not saying the raccoon was good.
Oh, interesting.
I'm taking one.
Your Honor, I'm sorry.
I'm taking one side on this one because that raccoon, if it could kill dogs in the neighborhood, listen, I don't think you can
This is
describe
all alleged. You don't get to shoot it because, like, what if it could?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm waiting for the
Maybe
autopsy.
you could kill a dog in the neighborhood. Where's my shotgun?
I can't get distemper. I can get rabies. Can a human get distemper? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
I know you
you're
can
just
get
saying
rabies.
it.
Can humans get I can get. Oh, you know what came in first?
What's that?
Fleas. I put can humans get
Ew.
and flea. Here's the things when you say can human
I think
get.
I'd rather have distemper.
Kinda. If you put can humans get in Google, it goes fleas, heartworm, kennel cough, rabies, bird flu, parvo. Don't know what that is.
Be careful. We don't know what we're reading. Just stop.
Okay, no, humans cannot get canine distemper, which is in animals like raccoons, foxes, and skunks. I don't know why it's called canine. I associate that with dogs, but
But you could get rabies.
I could get rabies.
Get my shotgun in case what if he gets it.
Stop loading your guns with me. Stop
I'm
pointing your
saying.
gun at me.
Everyone knows Kenzie keeps her shotgun in the studio.
Go get it.
For moments like this.
God.
You're like my old yeller.
Well, here's a better story about a raccoon. A nurse saved the raccoon life by giving the raccoon CPR after it got drunk on fermented peaches. Quote, her motherly instincts kicked in when she found an unconscious animal in a dumpster. That's a lot. That's a big leap.
Wow.
Now,
well,
Kenzie-
that is a 180. That's a big one.
Since you love raccoons so much, Kenzie, is that something you see yourself doing?
Did she do mouth to mouth?
Yes.
This was going to be my question was, at some point, do you have to kiss a raccoon?
Well, here's the thing I'm
In the
confused.
dumpster.
I'm confused about CPR now because in the old days it was mouth to mouth.
But it went woke and it changed.
Once everybody went woke, you
Well,
can't.
when they saw Brian tonguing down unconscious people, and they had to take it away.
Or a raccoon for that matter. I wouldn't mind tonguing a raccoon.
There you go.
No, but I think now paramedics say you're not supposed to do that. You're just supposed to do the chest compressions is CPR, I think. I could be way off on that. Maybe we have some paramedics that
I think
listen.
there's different. I think they've said for babies, you're supposed to be careful because people would blow too hard for like their chest. I know that was a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think you're supposed to do mouth to mouth anymore.
Is it wrong of me that I'm less interested in CPR if I'm not doing mouth to mouth? To me, that's part of the whole charade.
Anytime I think of CPR, I just think of Michael Scott when
Yeah.
she was like, "Do it to the beat of the beat."
Yeah.
And he's like, "At first I was afraid, I was petrified."
Back to Case there, thinking that CPR qualifies as getting some strange.
Oh, I didn't say strange.
It sounded like that's what you were alluding
Yeah, it's a
to.
real talent show when I'm out there doing CPR.
Trying to get some tail to save some life.
I don't know. You know, some people go through stretches where there's not a ton of mouth to mouth going on, and if I could save a life and have a
What?
You guys,
have a little fun.
this is why they took it away.
know,
Why
because
do you guys ruin everything? Could you imagine waking up and a guy's like, "Well, I just saved your life, so you want to,
Yeah, you want to get out of here?
repay the favor,
Are you
or
down to
what's the
clown,
deal?"
or what's the story here? You want to go back to my
I'd be
apartment?
like, you know what? Kill me again. I don't want to do that.
You know,
I
we've
don't want to
already
wake up to this.
we've already been to first base. How about dinner?
Yeah.
So this was a nurse in Kentucky. She'd gone viral for performing CPR on a raccoon that had passed out drunk after eating too many fermented peaches. It was near a distillery, and it passed out. Her motherly instincts kicked in. Now, the picture shows her giving chest compressions to the raccoon. That's why I'm wondering. I don't see mouth-to-mouth on the raccoon in the pictures, so I'm not sure we're supposed to do that anymore if CPR qualifies as chest compressions. She was a nurse, and she saved the raccoon's life. And, again, we look at the raccoon. He still looks kind of like, what the hell's going on here? Like maybe he was just wanting to go tapping out, just drunk, and all of a sudden this woman kind of got some strange from the raccoon.
Oh God, Brian.
Everybody around was saying it's dead. It's just not going to make it, and it was not
What
breathing.
a weird thing to test out. She didn't know if it was dead or not. She's like, "We'll put my mouth in this thing."
Yeah. It's a big leap. A big leap. The entire time she thought I was sort of afraid it would come to and then eat her. That was her
like,
fear.
well, that's what I was thinking. Like it would jump up and attack you.
Yep. Also, she knows raccoons can carry rabies. I'm afraid of that, but it didn't stop her from doing it. She said, I was surprised it lived, and it was so amazing to see something bring it back to life. And the Kentucky Fish and Wildlife for comment. They reached out to them, but they said no comment because they probably say don't do that.
Well, if she got rabies, luckily Dunder Mifflin has that walk to raise money for rabies, so they would have been fine.
For rabies awareness. We know the cure. We just have to raise awareness for it. Now, Megan checked in, and I'm going to trust that she knows this because I just feel like our crew members will. She said CPR on animals, you close their mouth and blow in their nose.
No.
That's not what I want.
Well, I don't think they want it either.
Well, they need to live.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, she said mouth to snout.
Gah. I mean, listen, I'm all for saving a life.
Can't you just get in here and clap? Come on, guy, go ahead, time to get up.
You're not waking a kid up for school.
Hey, let's go. Energy blow. Far away.
I'm not sure who's a licensed paramedic or training, but a lot of people say you just do chest compressions now. Okay, so sadly, you can't get any, anymore if someo's dying to save their life.
Pour it out for woke CPR. This sucks.
Yeah, it's really good.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Mount Joy tickets at the United Center. We have those tickets coming up at the end of music and entertainment news. Full reminder to you to put it in your phone right now that at this time, roughly about this time on Thursday, it'll be the second hour of Ticket Blitz Thursday, 9 o'clock, which is Riot Fest 3-day passes.
Woo!
Yes, woo is correct. That's the correct response. You will get there all weekend long with Blink on Friday, Weezer, Jack White on Saturday, Green Day on Sunday, among 88 other bands like the Beach Boys, like Dropkick Murphys, like the Ataris, like Hanson, like Weird Al Yankovic, and plenty others. I'm not going to keep going, but it's the
say all of them.
It's the 20th anniversary of Riot Fest. You have to be there. It's one of the greatest lineups of all time for a festival that always is the greatest lineup every year of all the festivals in the world. Riot Fest is next week. Kenzie planning her outfit. Temperature seems to be warming in the right direction for this outfit to be.
I hope so.
I guess was the quote full whore outfit? I can't remember.
No, you said on a scale of none, as in church lady, to whore, what is it? And I said 8.5, somewhere between 8 and 9.
Toward whore, not none.
Toward whore.
Yes.
Yeah.
It leans whore.
Now
on the scale you gave me.
Correct, which is like the Richter scale.
Yeah.
It's scientists.
Scientific.
The none to whore scale for Riot Fest. And as the weather leans toward the 80s the end of this week and early next week, we're looking for probably that outfit.
Yeah. It's very stressful for me because I have a very vague job. Not a lot of people know what I do to begin with, but one of the most important
Aren't you just on Twitter? Isn't that what you do here?
I was recently accused of my job being, quote, Twitter for Q101.
That's okay, stuff
Oh, my
Twitter.
God, who said that?
I will not say
Tell me
right
off air.
now.
Oh, my God, I'm so excited.
I was like,
That's why you're so crabby today. Oh, my God, we found out. I am hyped right now.
But it's very interesting when Kenzie and I go out. Kenzie puts me on, quote, nipple duty to make sure that her nipples aren't present. And that's a very stressful part of my job. And at Lollapalooza, the nipples were almost out multiple times.
I go, you have to tell me because I'm just walking around and we're taking pictures with people. So if you see my nipple out, you have to tell me. As in, I put you on nipple duty during my headshots for Q101. And guess what? There's a huge picture in the hallway and my nipples out. There's a huge photo.
Yeah, come to the Q101 lounge. Check that out.
They framed it and I leaned over to the case and I went, oh my God, is that my nipple?
Next time you come to a lounge, which we have one coming up very soon relating to Riot Fest, Alkaline Trio, I'll be hosting that one. And that's coming up. But we'll have Kenzie's picture, behind. It'll be moved in the lounge, behind the band.
Yeah.
If you can find the nipple, you want a T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's no different than when you walk in a Catholic church and see a crucifix. We're going to be praying to Kenzie's nipple in the Alkaline Trio lounge.
Well, you failed that day because they framed it.
Lesson learned. And I won't let it happen again.
Maybe you should do that job better and the Twitter job better.
Yeah, you weren't staring at Twitter the whole time. You saw my nipple.
This is Case. He does a Twitter for Q101?
Yep.
Okay, all right. That's good to know where I'm at.
Pays pretty well.
Oh,
Just doing Twitter.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
In fairness, you know what I found out the other day? I can't get on Q101's Twitter. I was like, I don't have the password. I went to go retweet stuff.
We do change the password often, and an email goes out to everybody. I think Kenzie didn't see the last email.
I did not see it.
Or you were not on it.
We're going to keep it that way.
Either way. I live
I
tweet.
like retweeting stuff.
You can go back there. I live tweet all the Bears games on our Twitter, the Q101 Twitter, which also can be frustrating. So, Riot Fest, Ticket Blitz Thursday, starting at 8 o'clock, 8, 9 for us. And Lauren will have it every hour, Brian Phillips as well. Huge for Riot Fest next week. Now, last week we announced that Morrissey is selling his entire intellectual property of the band The Smiths. He was just taking bids for everything. He's done. He's frustrated with having to deal with The Smiths. Pretty good band he was involved in.
Pretty good band.
And he wanted to sell it. He put an email up that was this on his Instagram, eves7760@gmail.com. Don't know what that means. I think there's maybe a guy named Eves. He was born 7/7/1960. It's probably his email.
I don't know, because his go-to guy is his nephew, but his name is Sam, and that's not his email, because I may have emailed Morrissey's nephew at some point.
If he was like, 77,
I'm sorry, what?
77 was my football number. We won 60 games in high school. That's why it was 7760. Either way, they've taken down the email because they got way too many bids on the Smiths. I'm sure everybody went in and said, hey, I got $1,000. I think he was looking for $100 million.
Well, it's disappointing for me because I said that this year's God Bless the Gravy donations were going to go towards me buying the IP to my favorite band of all time. I guess we're going to have to give that money to Hungry Children again, which
God forbid. Sucks saving Chicago lives.
I
It
know,
really does.
I really hate it.
Yeah, so keep your money. No, just kidding. We'll launch that shortly and hopefully we'll set a record because last year we did.
Very much so.
In food donation for the Greater Chicago Food Depository. See, we're good people.
Do you need to remind yourself of that?
Sometimes.
Look at us, huh?
So last week, because of my wife and Case's urging, I watched The Summer I Turned Pretty.
That's right.
Without knowing the first 3 seasons of it, it's the number one show, or one, at least the top couple on all the streaming platforms. I just watched. There's 3 episodes left in the entire series.
Well, now 2.
Now 2. I did watch it. I loved it.
That's right.
It's the best show ever for only getting a recap from my wife and Case on what's going on for 3 full seasons and just watching an episode blind. It's kind of fun, to be honest, to jump into a show because I think maybe you're like me and you feel overwhelmed by all the shows and everybody telling you haven't seen this, you haven't seen this. Maybe just watch the last couple episodes and not all the episodes of a season. It's still enjoyable. Mm-hmm. Now, Kenzie brought this to our attention that we haven't seen this, but she has, that we have to watch this. So, Kenzie, it's time. It's time for you to sell myself and Case and the listeners on Unknown Number.
Okay, so
Why?
this is Netflix's brand new documentary, Unknown Number, The High School Catfish. So this has probably the biggest twist, and you have to try to stay offline because if you look it up, you may see the twist. So be very careful if you're like, let me Google this and read all about it myself. Don't spoil it. So my husband and I watched this over the weekend, and when I tell you a genuine jaw on the floor moment near the end of this, it's insane. I now want to rewatch the entire thing knowing the twist. It's one of those that's so good you want to re-see it, okay?
Okay.
Not so good for the daughter. So Lauren Licari has been experiencing insane cyber bullying. Okay, so this starting at a really, really young age. She lives in a very small town, Beale City, Michigan. And again, like their high school, or their school, I should say, is a pre-K through senior year. That's how small of a city this is, one building.
Yep.
That's where you stay. So you all grow up together. And she starts getting these really weird texts from an unknown number. And they're obscene. Like they are sexually explicit, harassing messages. They're geared towards her relationship. She was dating a guy, and they were like, he wants to do blank, blank, blank to me. He has done this. Nobody cares you. Telling her to commit violence against herself. That no one hates her. Talking about her body. And this continues for about 2 years. Sometimes she would get over 80 messages a day, and so would her boyfriend, who, spoiler alert, I mean, they're young, turns into her ex-boyfriend at one point, because think about the amount of stress this has on a young teen relationship. They can't stand it. And they were hoping that the ending of their relationship would end the messages, because it seemed like maybe somebody jealous that they were dating.
Before you continue, Kenzie, Case,
Yes.
how do you feel about it so far?
So this is real?
This is 100% real.
This seems
The
like a
people in it-
bummer. I don't
Wait,
watch this.
can I tell you, and I don't want to spoil anything because it's so big.
Okay.
Not only do they find out who did it, the person who did it, they get to interview in the docuseries.
So it's real, and they interview
It's
the person who did
100%
it.
real. Not only did they find the person who did it is in the series, and they confront them, and they know it, like they're getting interviewed about it.
Okay.
Somebody who spent about 2 years sending over 80 messages a day, obscene editing photo. Like, this is like a full-time job. Like, they can't even believe it. Fake numbers every day, because you may be thinking, how come they don't just block the number? They're using like a number generator, so you can block a number, but now it's a new number the next day. It's out of control. Who did this?
So
Out of control.
The text line is blowing up of people that have seen it, watched it, and the twist they said was nuts. All caps, a lot of blew my mind. I was mad.
Yeah, be careful, because some of these texts are giving spoiler
Yeah.
alerts, so don't just read them verbatim.
I'm going to block everybody. Here,
Yeah,
so
block everybody.
just to take care of that. I will give it a shot, because Kenzie wanted us to watch it yesterday. I'm like, Bears football, Monday Night Football, not going to happen.
I'll tell you what, you would have enjoyed this a lot more than you would have enjoyed last night's game.
I'm having regret.
But then Wednesday's The Summer I Turned Pretty, so you can't watch it then.
So I have to watch that tomorrow night.
No, that's BS.
No,
You
but
already watched it.
tonight's Tuesday. What's on Tuesday?
Can you watch it tonight?
I can try to watch it tonight.
Please, don't come up with something stupid.
What is stupid? That
All the stuff you do.
That's not true. I do a lot of fascinating, interesting things.
They're always like, I called the guy. There's still a little bit of grain coming out of my dishwasher. So I called the guy. And then I was on hold. And before I knew it, it was 11. That's what you do all the time.
Okay, that's what I've done once, because our dishwasher has this grainy sand thing in it. If there's a good plumber out there that wants to hit me up and tell me how I can fix this, hit me up at 312-591-8300, because I can't figure out why our dishwasher, after using white vinegar and that lime remover that Kenzie recommended, I still put a cup in there and I wash it, and there's this little dirt sand in the cup. I want to get rid of that.
Now you're running out of time already. You're never going to be able to watch this show.
I shouldn't have mentioned it.
Oh, my God.
You know what? We have Mount Joy tickets, but you know what? I'll try to watch it. It's one thing.
Please. It's one thing. You don't have to click on a new episode or anything.
What about
Like
you,
a
Casey? You
mini
gonna do
movie.
it?
Come on, Case.
No, I'm sort of into having a good time. I want
All the time?
I want to watch Belly and Jeremiah and Conrad. I don't really want to watch high school girls getting bullied.
But it's so good. Like, you know what I mean? Like the plot twist.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.